Hello, this is Lord Og. Yes, it is. Welcome to another reaction video. We're doing DImash again, and this is going to be Omir Oter. I don't know if it's pronounced like that. Probably not, but that is how I've decided to do it. If it's butchered, I can't help it now. It's there. It's done. So yeah, let's carry on. Looking forward to it. I've heard a lot of people ask this one to be done, and yeah, it's finally nice to get around to it. So I'm not going to talk long. Just let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, so I forgot to put the subtitles on when I did this, so I'll probably not know a lot of what it's about, unless I work it out through the music video. But the start certainly put a heaviness into the atmosphere of the song. So it's got a message. It's got a definite message that it's pushing here, and it sounds like it's very serious. There's nothing light-hearted about this, but it's a nice start. I like the weight that it's put in the kind of like the atmosphere of the song. It's very interesting. Let's see where it goes. Okay, so that weight that's there in the atmosphere is still being maintained, so definitely meant to be there. I'm trying to work out them through the music video, I think. So far there's nothing, just a man and a woman. But there's definitely a somber feel to it, almost like a sadness. I'm not sure, fully sure, but Dimash's singing is beautiful. I mean, he's keeping the tone perfect. Again, you know he's got great support for that, but it's very much the emotion. These days I'm very much looking into emotion, and Dimash is putting a different kind of emotion on this. There's like I say, there's almost a sadness in a way. It's hard to explain, but it's there. There's something in the atmosphere. I'm looking forward to trying to work out what this is, because I haven't got subtitles to help me. Anyway, let's carry on. Okay, so we've got still men and women, different ages. That's one thing. And just otherwise, it's just men and women of different ages. So anyway, I'm sure I'll work more out as I go. But I do like the flow of this song. It's nice. It's almost like there's a gentleness there, as if it's something being presented softly. Like it's almost like a tender topic, because of the softness there, the way it's being presented. It's not pushing anything. It's like everything's being said in a way that's almost like there's no flippancy. There's no like just shrugging this off. It's definitely something that's being presented with a certain amount of softness. So it could be a tender topic. We'll see. Anyway, let's carry on. This song's very interesting, because usually by now Dimash has at least powered up a little bit and started to bring out, some soprano or some really strong chest voice or something, but it's still, it's like nearly half a song's gone or something like that, close to that, and he's still controlled and gentle with it, which is it's confusing me a little, because this feels so un-Dimash like. It's like he's just like just this force of nature that needs to be released. There's so much power there, but yet it's all being subdued and held just to bring out this sadness or something, to present something softly. And it's very, very interesting, but beautiful. The song is beautiful, but it's let's carry on. Okay, so now we have the power. The power's finally come out, which is almost a relief, because it's more like what I'm expecting. But the weird thing is, the way he's presenting even the more powerful notes, it's still not relieved that tension, that weight in the air. It's almost now like there's a cry to it. I don't know. And we saw some younger people, and this looks like somebody, I know, is this somebody from the past? Does it do with time? Because a lot of people, we've seen people so far, but they're different ages. We've seen people of different ages. I mean, obviously, there's only male and female that we can see from that point of view. But from ages-wise, we've seen a lot of different ages, and now this looks like somebody from like the past. So it could be something to do with time, which is a sensitive topic in a way to us all. Anyway, let's carry on. That's just I'm just sounding out. I'm not sure yet. Okay, so we've definitely got more historical figures that have come forward, or figures from the past. And I'm a little bit confused still, because, like I said, I think it's to do with time, but I'm not sure what the historical figures are to do with it. Unless it's just singing about, I don't know, something about people from the past, people who have gone, maybe. Who have passed on and become part of the past. I don't know. It's a little bit confused. I thought I had it with just like these people who were listening to him sing, who were different ages, but now it seems like it's linked to the past. I'll get there. Beautiful song, by the way, and of course the power part is top notch, top draw stuff, and so beautiful to hear. And again, it's keeping that weight in it, even with the power. And that's talent. But again, it's Dimash. We're used to that talent, but you've still got to admit, he's up there. He's probably best singer in the world right now. And there's not many that can even claim to be close. Okay, so I think I've got it. Because I'm going to take a punt here, a stab in the dark, but with the clothing of that person we've just seen, whose face we haven't seen, I think that's going to be Dimash, and he's moving slowly. So maybe an older DImash, like an old man DImash, because he's wearing the same outfit, and he walked and he's got a special entrance. So obviously this is somebody to focus on. And I can only think it's going to be DImash because it's somebody who came out of that looks like it came out of the stage still, or that area. So this is going to, if it is, and this is obviously about passage of time, the people from the past, the different age people in the audience, and an older DImash. Passage of time, something that affects us all. So yeah, I can see now why it's being presented softly, because it's a topic that we try to ignore, but one day we won't be able to. So I can see why it's presented the way it is and why that weight's there, and it's been dealt with beautifully. Yeah, I really enjoy it. Anyway, let's carry on. Well, I guess that confirms that then, doesn't it? Well, you know something, DImash, even at that age, I'm sure he still sings better than most people on planet, so it'll be fine. He'll still be singing amazingly well at that age, so it's all good. So yeah, it's obviously about passage of time. So yeah, good. I mean, it's a topic that's been done many times, and but I think it's all about the emotion that's brought into it, and yeah, it kind of, even from first note, like I said, there were a weight in the atmosphere of the song. So it shows that it was presented well and written well, because it's definitely there and it's still there. But yeah, anyway, let's carry on. It's a beautiful song. I really like it. Okay, so now we've got this part with the faces. That's obviously, leave this gentleman on, looking great, my friend. And yeah, we obviously reinforcing that the thing about different faces, different ages, and you know, people are aging, getting younger, and things like that. It's just kind of reinforcing the difference that there's always going to be. Every time there's an old person, there's always going to be a baby. Every time someone passes, there's always going to be somebody born, and there's always, yeah, it's just a endless cycle that just keeps going. It's the circle of life kind of thing. So yeah. Anyway, I think that's what this part's reinforcing. Anyway, let's carry on. Okay, so this imagery here is quite interesting. I thought the faces first. Obviously, that again did reinforce about passage of time, although they can't did it backwards, just to kind of show that, you know, there's always there's from the baby, you know, to elder, whatever. And then you got like the light behind him. I don't know if that's supposed to be some kind of heavenly light or whatever, because obviously it's linking towards that kind of topic. So I don't know, but yeah, this is interesting imagery. I'm quite enjoying this. It's a nice little. I hope it's a bit of an elongated ending. It should suit it. Let's carry on. Yeah, so this imagery is, like I said, very, very interesting. I mean, we saw him with like hands clasped, and he looked weary. And I think that can be like the knowledge that is always there of where it leads, where life leads. I suppose there's always that knowledge in background, this weight of that, and I think he tried to show it there. You know, there were like a weariness in him, as if to say, you know, I know where this leads eventually. And behind him, like a tree, which of course is a good symbol for life in itself. You know, trees grow, trees pass, move on, and then new trees grow out of it, and it's a circle of life even for that kind of thing. So, you know, it's a good imagery to kind of convey what you're trying to push here. And he came, you know, and he's kind of like blending in with it to some extent. So, yeah, I like the imagery of this. It's a nice, and it is a longer ending, which is working really nicely with the song. And it's brought all the heaviness. It's kind of still there, but it's kind of just being gentle again now after all the power singing. So I'll give my final thoughts here, because obviously the song's coming to an end, and I'll let the last note or so play out the video. So I'll say what I thought here. The song was beautiful, start to finish. Dimash's singing, of course, conveyed the weight of the topic and presented it beautifully. Even when he went into his power notes, there was still that weight there. It maintained it really well. But it went from being like just a sadness into almost like a cry, a despair almost. And then we saw the imagery that just kept reinforcing it was a passage of time, and all those in history have gone, but you don't, you know, there's still material about them, but obviously they've gone. And then the passage of time with the people in the audience kind of being younger, and then that with faces and everything. Yeah, it was conveyed really well, the topic, and presented in a nice way. It wasn't overly either way, too light-hearted or too heavy. There was just a weight there, but it was presented respectfully, and so it really was a great song from start to finish. The song itself is just beautiful. It has that nice flow to it. It works well, and it ends nicely. I like the imagery at the end. Anyway, yeah, a hit all the way through. And now, of course, the end part that has to be done. So if you did enjoy this, then please click the like button, etc., etc. You know it all by now, like button, and all that kind of thing. And I will see you again soon. I love your faces, and I really do. And let's let that final note just play out.